saw model your domain and derive the rest, that tagline, I was like, that's exactly what I want to do. If I can dig into this and see that it actually delivers on that tagline, then that's what I want. And the more I dug into it, the more I saw that it seems to indeed deliver. My name is Eileen Noonan. I am a developer engineer based in New York City. I studied English in college with like a writing emphasis, so I got into programming a few years after college. After working in a lot of nonprofits, primarily, I decided I wanted to learn how to program. I was managing some websites, and I just kind of wanted to know how they worked. So I learned PHP at that time, and I started working with an agency that did a lot of WordPress and some Laravel, and I've been working with them mostly ever since. I'm currently working on an application that serves as the backend for a accessibility plugin for WordPress, so that people can, from the admin, sort of run accessibility scans and deal with any issues that they might find. Yeah, it's exciting from a tech standpoint and from a good in the world standpoint. I'm really, really happy to be doing it. I saw Elixir, I thought, oh my God, this looks great for all the reasons that everybody loves Elixir. And when I saw Ash, I think when I saw model your domain and derive the rest, that tagline, I was like, that's exactly what I want to do. If I can dig into this and see that it actually delivers on that tagline, then that's what I want. And the more I dug into it, the more I saw that it seems to indeed deliver. I really enjoyed the training. What I guess I think I liked most about it was just being there in the room with yourself and with Josh, and being able to have questions and ask them and have them answered. And I had a lot of just light bulbs that went off in that way. I think as we were going through it, it just occurred to me like, oh, what we're doing here is all of these functions are building up a map struct data object that models the entire application. And that was just a big click, like a light bulb moment for me in terms of how it all works. I don't know that I would have been able to have realizations like that if I hadn't been there, being able to ask all of my dumb questions, and hearing it directly from you and from Josh too. And also, I just thought it was great to be surrounded by other people who were at various levels in their sort of Ash journey. Some people were new to it, and some people had been running it in production for years. And so just getting to hear all those different perspectives and everything was really, really helpful. I am building an application using the Ash framework as we speak, and it's been really great to work with. There's definitely a bit of a ramp up time as you sort of get used to the concepts around it and how it works. But once you get comfortable with it, it's like the productivity is kind of crazy. I feel really like my app is really nimble, that I'm able to make changes really quickly. That it's very stable, that the Ash stuff, as long as I've got it correctly configured, that it just works. And so much of that has to do with, I think, just the Beam, Elixir, immutability, functional programming, isolated state, all of that stuff, I think, makes it possible to even have a framework like Ash. But especially coming from like a PHP background, I've just never quite felt as confident in my tools and in my application as I can with Ash. I would especially recommend it to people that are new to it and have a lot of questions, because that was me when I went, and I came away really confident. It still took me time to get used to it, because there's things that you really only learn by doing over time. But like, I felt a lot more confident in my ability to do it, and I also felt better just selling it to my team, having done the training. And being able to ask you questions like on the Discord afterwards, things like that. I thought that it was great. And I would also recommend it for more advanced people, just because it's a great experience.